Hi everyone. Hi Angela. It's Matilda's birthday party and happy Thanksgiving everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. I can't believe it's Thanksgiving and Matilda was born on Thanksgiving. So it's sort of extra special. It was her birthday on the 23rd. But originally when she was born on Thanksgiving. So it just seems so fitting that it's actually Thanksgiving today and it's her birthday party. How is everyone? I hope everyone's doing good. Hi, Patrick. Hi again. How are you? I'm glad to see you back. Hi, Tammy. She says, Happy birthday, Tilly. Say thank you. Oh my God, you're going to get a little bit fat there today. Heavy girl. Hi, Elaine. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Don't forget everyone to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already and put a thumbs up as well. Hi, Deb. How are you? Hope you're doing really well. Matilda's very excited. She's had a long birthday weekend. Sorry that my phone is actually ringing. Let me see if I can decline that. I did. Yay. Thank you so much, Deb, for wishing her a happy birthday. I know, Tammy. I can't believe it's been 3 years also. How crazy is that? Morning, Angela. Good morning. Hi, JM. I'm glad you're here. Elaine says, hello, I love your videos. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Yes, Matilda turned 3 years old on Monday, so it's very exciting. She's done so much in 3 years. I'm good, thanks, JM. So good. You have good news. Good, Deb. I love to hear good news. Let us know what your news is. Phone is just ringing. Oh, welcome, Elaine. So thank you. Happy birthday to Matilda from Auntie Angela. Say hi. Say, Angela, thank you so much. I'm wearing my birthday shoes that she just kicked one off. She's wearing her birthday booties from Auntie Angela. Yay. She just kicked one off. She's so naughty. Tammy said she has traveled the world. Most babies have never done that. I know, right? She's done really well. Thank you, Angela. It was sort of on the spot things. She said, beautiful haircut. Things are getting a little bit hot, as we know. It's going to be really hot here next week. And I said to Tiana, just cut it. She cut it a little bit shorter than I would have liked. But it's fresher. It feels pretty good at the moment. So I'll get used to it. But I'm so used to just, obviously just pulling it back. Deb said, my sister and niece are coming down next Thursday. Oh my God, that is great news. You're going to have such a great time. That is good news, isn't it? It's been so long, so long a wait, hasn't it? Everyone's had to be waiting. But yeah, our borders are opening. So getting very exciting. A lot of people I can't believe how it's going to be over Christmas. People haven't seen each other in like nearly a year. It's so crazy. You just got your hair cut shoulder length too? Oh my God, Tammy, you're so weird. I can't believe how many things are alike between us. Angela, did you get your hair cut too? I mean, there's some certain people in my life that are just like weirdly accurate and similar to me. It's so weird. It was almost to your butt. Wow. Well, I actually had like that much cut off. I couldn't believe it. I was so shocked. I just was like, Tiana took pictures of before and during and after. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't realize it was that long. And it was hard to then go, oh yeah, but I thought, nah, well, I'm a grandma, so may as well look like one. Deb says, I'll be cutting mine next Thursday. Oh, look at that. There you go. Well, also a special thing. Tomorrow afternoon at 2:00, I'm looking after Amani for overnight. And Amy has told me that I can cut his hair. So I'll be taking him for a haircut. So that's my time, like around 2:30. But I'm planning to live stream it because it's going to be a little bit excessive. He's got quite sort of thick hair at the moment. And I'm going to sort of shave the back and blend it in. So it's a real little boy's haircut. And I thought, I might live stream it. So we'll see on his personality at the time and his mood. But if I do, that'll be tomorrow afternoon at 2:30. So anyway, even if I live stream it, you can come back and watch it. Elaine said, I lost mine to cancer almost 3 years ago. Oh, that is sad. Is it growing back now? Angela said, not yet. I actually said to John, I need a cut before we go away. It gets like that, doesn't it? Especially when it's so hot. I mean, next week it's going to be really, really hot here. And, you know, sometimes it just gets so sticky and you're not doing anything with your hair anyway, just pulling it back all the time. Oh, it's shoulder length. So you're just like us too. That's perfect. Nicole says, happy birthday, Matilda. Love your new haircut. My son got his done yesterday as well. It must be in the moon. It must be in the moon and the stars. Everyone's getting a haircut. Thank you so much. And Matilda says, thank you, Auntie Nicole. Thank you so much. Janine said, hi, Annette. I love your haircut. Thank you so much. It's fresh anyway. Tammy said, I needed to cut mine. It was getting heavy, causing migraines. Oh, yeah, that's an issue. Well, I sort of figured overnight that I lost a little bit of weight. I'm sort of on a little bit of a health kick at the moment. And I thought, oh, that's good. Cut it off and I'll lose at least 500 grams. Trying to think of the weight of mohair I sell and everything. Right. Okay. Now I'm going to put Matilda down for a moment because I've got to show you a few things. Now, she's got a birthday cake here. Okay. So please, can anyone tell me if she's naughty and goes to touch it? It smells very, very good, doesn't it, Matilda? So, let me just see where we're up to. Oh, it's doing good. Okay, that's good, Elaine. All right, so most of you, especially those of you who are members of my YouTube, will have seen that last week we had a birth. Pamela says hello from Italy. You're beautiful. Oh, thank you so much. Hello in Italy. I like the Italians. It looks yummy. It does. I'll just show you guys. It's Matilda size. Chocolate. Guess who can't have any until later? Me. Anyway. Nicole said, haha, my son said no to telling you if she touches it. Oh, okay. Cheeky. Right. I like it. Yeah, so we had a birth last weekend. I stayed at Angela's. Most of you would know that because I released the video yesterday of Angela receiving her surprise baby where she cried. If anyone wants to see Angela cry, go and watch that video. It was the last one I just released. I think it was yesterday. So anyway, I was at Angela's last week, and that's where I get most of my core reborning done. I just wanted to do something for myself a couple of months back. So I decided to make a brother for Matilda. As most of you may know, I've been talking about it. I got a Matilda head, which is actually a pixie by Bonnie Brown. Just keep going back to everyone as well. Elaine says she loves chocolate. Pamela says, happy birthday to Matilda. Thank you so much. And Tammy said, I loved her reaction. Too sweet. I know, wasn't it so sweet? And Sylvie said, happy birthday to Matilda. Thank you. So anyway, I was away and I got this pixie by Bonnie Brown head. And I'd also been gifted a cuddle body by Angela, mainly because I sell her cuddle bodies and it's really good for selling them so people get to touch and feel. So I've been wanting to use this cuddle body for ages, and I finally came across the pixie head. So I thought, why not put the two together to make a cuddle body mascot for Aussie Reborn Supplies so people can get an idea of what the cuddle bodies are like. So after working with him for a few months, we finally birthed last week little Maxie John. And this is little Maxie John. It's Matilda's brother. So yes, it does look like Matilda. I've painted his hair. He's got a double crown there. And then we did a combo hair. So we gave him some beautiful mohair just on the top of his hair. That worked out really good. But when I do sleep with him and cuddle him, sometimes it can get a little bit slightly tangled because it rubs. So I think I suggest more cuddle. Sorry, my phone's ringing again. I think I suggest cuddle babies more to have like baldy babies. Then you're not going to sort of mess up their hair or anything. Sorry again, my phone keeps ringing. Must be a customer. But anyway, so this is him. He's in his cuddle body. So a cuddle body is just as you see, everything is a cloth. and it's got stuffing in it and weight, just like Matilda has weight and other reborn babies. But they're just so cuddly. Look at him. And like with these little onesies, you can fold over their little hands so you can't see the body. But he's so cute. He's really lovely to hold. Really squishy and snuggly. So I really, really do recommend Baby. If you're a reborn collector and you love reborn babies, they're very, very, very lovely to have in bed with you or just to have a quick cuddle. Look, he's got like big ears. You don't notice that on Matilda as much. He's got big ears. So I'll just see what everyone says anyway. Angela said, I cried again watching the video. Oh my God, how cute is that? Hi, Kalia. Sorry, I'm not sure what you're saying, but hello. Pamela says, wow. Elaine says, beautiful babies. Janine said, oh, I love him. Carrie's here. Hi, Carrie. She said, good morning and happy birthday to Matilda from Auntie Carrie. Deb says, hi, Carrie and Angela. Angela says, good morning, Carrie. Elaine says, I make reborns. Oh, good. That's excellent. And Angela says, hi to Deb. Yeah, so I just wanted to sort of show him off a bit. I will show his cloth body now. Sorry, his cuddle body, just so everyone sort of knows what they look like. But obviously, this is what he looks like as a whole. And, you know, I'm sure with my grandchildren around, eventually, you know, they might sort of drag him around a little bit. Sort of, I made him pretty hardy for that particular reason. So I'll just take his little onesie off now. And I'm sorry, Maxie, but I'm going to take your nappy off too. We need everyone to get a full idea. So this is not a naked shot by any means. So don't get scared. Carrie says good morning to Ange, and Angela says hi to Maxie. So this is one of the cuddle bodies that are made by Island Treasures by Angela. She is my main seller for Aussie Reborn Supplies. This one is an Aussie one. Aussie design. You can see a little platypus there. What else do we have there? What is that little fella? I think that's another platypus in a different color. There's a kookaburra on the leg there. There's a koala. Different color koalas. There's a kangaroo on the arm. So it's really, really cute. Her most popular ones are just the calico ones. So that's just a plain calico material. They're very, very popular, but some people decide to go for the printed versions. But that's what it is. The best thing about these cuddle bodies that Angela makes is she makes a little pocket up the side here. There's a little Velcro rip there. So you can open that to restuff it. You know, over time as reborn artists, we often notice that the polyfill sort of restricts a bit, compresses, and then the baby gets more floppy. Well, with this, we're able to restuff the actual limbs, or if we want to put a little bit of weight in, we can do that as well. So that is really, really exciting about that. It makes it very versatile for future reference. Little Maxie also does have a dummy. He spat it on the ground before like a naughty baby. So there's him with a dummy. So I just really advise it. It is hard to get reborn heads on their own. Sometimes Bountiful Baby sells the odd head here and there, but generally you'd probably have to buy the whole complete body. But for the sake of it, they're great. And they're great for grandchildren too. I think really great for grandchildren. They're not going to, you know, sort of scratch up our beautiful paintwork on the limbs or anything like that. So yeah, he's really, really sweet. I really love him. He's definitely a huge part of my family now. And like I said, with Aussie Reborn Supplies, if I've got customers coming in wanting to know about cuddle bodies, they can sort of touch and feel him, which is really, really good. Okay, so I'm going to put him down for a minute, see what everyone's up to. Deb says, I need to get a new cuddle body for my cuddle baby. Well, you know, you can order them directly through Angela. She can show you her materials she has. Or, of course, that's Island Treasures. For anyone who needs to know that, you can find her on Facebook. Just look up Island Treasures by Angela. Or you can, you know, we do have a range of them on my Aussie Reborn Supplies website. You can see them there as well, which is really, really cool. Elaine says hi to Kerry. Kerry says, Angela, your bodies are beautiful and you are very clever. They're really great, aren't they? I really love them. And I've had no complaints from any customers. They're really well sewn. So that's really important as well. She doesn't actually do them in doe suede. She probably would if requested, but the doe suede material is extremely expensive. So she goes for calico or this or different kinds of material, but it takes a certain kind of material, I have been told, to make cuddle bodies. Otherwise, they go out of shape and things. I'm not 100% certain, but she needs to use certain types of material. I know that. Cheryl says, hi, Annette and everyone. How are you? Angela says, thank you, Kerry. Elaine says, hello. And Kerry says, hello to Elaine. And Elaine says, hello to Kerry. Cheryl says, happy third birthday, Matilda. Thank you so much. We're so excited. I really can't believe it's been 3 years. I really can't. And says, I love your hair. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's a bit different, a little bit. I don't think I've ever had my hair this short, to be honest. I don't think I ever have. But, it'll do. It's fun at the moment. My hair is growing mad. Like I said, that amount of hair that I got cut off yesterday, I think that grew in the last 8 months or something really quickly. Kerry says, click the thumbs up. Thank you so much, Kerry. I love it when people click the thumbs up. It's almost like a special reward for me for being here. And also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. Cheryl said, I just popped on here for a second. I'm still cooking Thanksgiving dinner. Oh my God, Cheryl, can we all come? Seriously, Aussies all out there. Do you want to go to Cheryl's house? Happy Thanksgiving for everyone who is celebrating Thanksgiving. I'm kind of jealous because it sounds really, really exciting. So yeah, I'm not kind of jealous. I'm really jealous. I wish we could join you. Elaine says, happy Thanksgiving. Carrie says, do you keep your hair for your doll's net? No, I don't. Because by the time, you cut it off, it's kind of a little bit dry on the ends, It gets a little bit dry and split ends and things like that. And because I do dye my hair, I think it would be, no good. I do know that Tiana kept a little lock of my hair in case she wants to clone me, she said. So that's a little bit scary, but one day there could be a clone sitting here, just saying. Angela wants to go to Cheryl's for Thanksgiving. Raggedy Girl says hello and happy Thanksgiving to one and all. That's beautiful. Cheryl said that would be awesome if everyone could come. Do you have a big family that you have Thanksgiving with, Cheryl? Like, are you making like a massive family dinner or just for you and your immediate family? I sort of like to know how that all happens. Cheryl said, love or gotta go. You go and do all your cooking wonders. Not a clone of Voodoo Doll. Oh, that's scary. I'm very excited, actually. This is on the subject of food. Like in a couple of weeks' time, we have our Christmas cook-up. Well, just before Christmas, our Christmas cook-up, and I get so excited when that comes. If anyone doesn't know, just before Christmas, myself and my daughter Tiana, Amy sometimes helps a little bit as well. We have a Christmas cook-up where we cook about 4 or 5 different things. We make them up. They're Christmassy type of things, which gives people ideas of different things they might like to make at home and stuff as well. And it's just so much fun. We have so much fun. We laugh. We make a mess, and it's just very exciting. You better be nice to T. Oh, yeah, I think I better be nice to her. Yeah, that's for sure. Elaine said, made dinner for one. And Cheryl said, no, unfortunately, I have a very small family. Wow. Well, then we can join in, no worries. We'll just slot right in there, and you'll have a bunch of weird Aussies at your table, and everyone will be looking at us a bit weird, but you'll know all about us. Gary said, oh, great idea, Tiana. I will put my order in for one net clone, please. Oh my God, this is going to become a thing. Bye, Cheryl. Thank you so much for coming. Now, another thing I wanted to share with you guys was another thing by Angela. Now, please, for those out there, don't think that, I'm giving Angela any huge special treatment. I know over the last week it probably looks that way. I gifted her that baby. I did a swap with Christian. Christian and me have been friends for quite a long time. She actually learnt to Reborn watching my tutorials online. So I'm kind of like, we say I'm the grandmother to all the babies she produces, but we've become very close over the years. And we did a swap of some things that's personal between us. And I was able to then gift that baby to Angela. Now, I have reborning classes here throughout the year, and Angela comes. Sometimes it can be really trying and very hard, but she comes and she helps me. She keeps me together and keeps me on board going ahead. And she never asks for anything in return, um, which is just amazing. And I just wanted to give her something back for all the help she does. And then when I talk about all her products, I'm not sort of just trying to wow her up. It's more so I sell her products on Aussie Reborn Supplies. So if you buy her products through Aussie Reborn Supplies, then I benefit from that, of course. So, of course, I'm going to advertise things that I sell on Aussie Reborn Supplies, especially when I think they are so mind-blowingly great. So just wanted to put that out there because yes, Kerry says Angela deserves to be spoiled. I think it's wonderful. Well, everyone deserves to be spoiled in their own right at their own time. But yeah, it was the time she actually said to me, earlier on in the year, how much she loved Christian's babies, and she said she'd never be able to get one. And I thought, well, I can make that happen. So of course I went on my mission, and there that goes from there. So it just all sort of unfolded from there and worked out. So anyway, a new product that Angela made last week for Aussie Reborn Supplies and Island Treasures are these Reborn safety bags. They are so cool. So why we sort of come up with this idea is, of course, I have reborning classes, like I said, and we have a lot of members of the class who put their babies back in, like, say, a pillowcase at the end of the day and take them home. But then their limbs are then touching, and that's like curing time. So it's sort of good to have them separate, and especially for transportation. So what it is it's a little bag that has all these compartments in. So as you can see, I've got limbs everywhere in there. So I can take the leg out of one side pocket. And then in another side pocket just over there, you'll see the hand. And then over this side, we've got another hand and a leg. And in the middle, there's a big pocket for the head. So it's just really, 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 really cool and protective. This has been in there, and I've been painting it and working on it. I don't necessarily suggest to keep it in there all the time, but it can be a benefit even that way. Like, I'm working on about three babies at once, and I put them beside me in a big container. And so just to pop those side by side in the container is fantastic. Another thing which I suggested to my friend Lisa, who is absolutely going for it and has ordered a bag because of it, is these side pockets. You can put your wallet, your phone, your sunglasses, all your accessories in. But in the middle, you could keep it free and open for what we call a handbag baby. So a handbag baby is something that will be small. Here's my baby Paula here. So little Paula sits in her little car underneath my desk and always comes up on my desk when I'm doing my editing. But if I wanted to take her out, she's nice and small that I could put her in the center pocket of that bag, and then she can be a handbag baby. So a handbag baby is something that you take with you. And let's say you're having a bit of anxiety or depression, you've just had something bad happen at the shops or something, and you just need a breather. Well, you can go sit in your car or sit at the bus stop or whatever, get your little handbag baby out, and just spend some time with it, getting that, sort of grounding us again and feeling a little bit better. So you can always carry your baby with you, which can then help when you're having a moment. So I really love that idea. Go back in your little car there. I sort of have to show you her car now, don't I? Because everyone's probably thinking, what car? This is Paula's car, which sits underneath my desk. And like I said, whenever I'm doing my editing, she comes out. So I always keep her in that car because then she's always close when I need her. So yeah, just to let you know, they're available on my website now. You can get a plain one, which is $29.95. That includes free delivery within Australia, or you can get a printed one, which is $34.95 with free delivery in Australia. And it's extra, obviously, to international. So I hope you liked those as well. Let's see where I'm up to. Miss Donnie said, happy birthday, little girl. Thank you so much, Miss Donnie. Under the willow tree says, happy 3rd birthday, Matilda. Hello, beautiful Annette. Hope you're well. Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for wishing Matilda a happy birthday. Deb says, I need some of those bags. And Elaine says, I make 3 at once, my babies. Yeah, that's really, I mean, the bags are great, like I said too. They're made from a flannelette material, so they're soft and protective of the skin of our babies. And yeah, I make 3 babies at once normally as well too. And when I put them in the container, I sort of have to put little blankets between them to keep them from touching each other. I like to keep them separate. And I do know at times when they have touched each other, especially with air dry paint, sometimes it can leave like a little mark. So good to keep them separate, and great when you want to take them somewhere, you know. You might want to take them to a friend's place and you're going to have a painting day together, or you might be doing classes or something like that. Or you might just want to take them to the shops and size them up, like size their feet up for shoes or something like that. That's important as well. Miss Donnie said, nice haircut. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Angela said, has shared my website again. Thank you so much. And Under the Willow Tree said, love the new haircut. It's gorgeous. Thank you so much. I'm still not sure about it, but it'll grow on me. Raggedy Girl said, I love the bag idea. The tiny baby in the car is wonderful. It absolutely is. I mean, I know a lot of people don't necessarily believe in reborn babies as therapy, but generally I don't care what they think because I know it works. And like, let's just say you've had an incident in the shopping centre or something like that, you're a little bit stressed, or even the roads are a little bit chaotic, you can just pull over, just have a cuddle for a moment. I know it's only little, but if you sort of rub their faces, you know, automatically releases, you know, is it endorphins or something? It releases a chemical anyway that as women, it's like a maternal chemical, and it automatically releases that chemical that makes us just relax and just feel relaxed, get better. It's grounding. I think it's kind of like a form of grounding anyway. Kerry said, I would need a huge bag for my TV kit. Well, you would. We'll get Angela onto that. A huge bag for a Tibby kit. Tibby's almost the size of me. I'm only joking, but imagine that. But yeah, I could, you know, Kerry, I think you could use a pocket baby. I think you really could. You would really love it. Miss Donnie said, makes you look younger. Bet it feels good. I need a cut mine. Actually, thank you so much. You know, what I was thinking at the beginning of the week is obviously my mum comes over all the time, and she is Amani's great grandma. And she always had a haircut similar to this. But she's got lovely curly wavy hair. Anyway, she cut her hair really short. So it's all short at the back. And I thought, wow, that's a great grandma haircut. So now I need the grandma haircut, which is like a bob style. And I just went for it. And I thought, well, Amy's hair is longer, which I always had as a young mum. So it's in stages. That's my thoughts. So I don't know if it's good or not, but it worked. So we're going with that. And Tiana cut my hair, so I don't pay to get it cut because I think it's ridiculous. I mean, I love the whole relaxation of getting a haircut from a hairdresser, but sometimes it's disappointing because you pay and you're in and out and you're like, could have got that at home. So it's not perfect, but it works for us. Dev says Flora is watching her first live. Oh, hello, Flora. Congratulations for watching our first. Under the Willow Tree said oxytocin and serotonin are released. They feel good hormones. Okay, so they're the feel good hormones. I mean, I know just by rubbing her face, I feel it. I can actually feel like a tingling in the top of my head, and I'm sure that's what that is. So I'm going with it anyway. All right, so that's good, isn't it? Now, I've got to light Matilda's candles on her cake. Oh, I didn't bring a little knife for you, but yeah, we can cut it afterwards anyway. But we can still sing you happy birthday, and you can blow out the candles. So thank you everyone for joining me for her birthday today. I really appreciate it. Here we go. Don't drop it. Don't burn ourselves down. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Matilda. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip, hooray. Hip hip, hooray. Hip hip, hooray. Now we've got to blow out the candles together. Ready? Ready? Blow them out. Yay! Happy birthday, Matilda. You can have some of that cake afterwards. Have a taste of that. Ooh, it's got some chocolate on it. That's yum. That's very exciting. We're going to enjoy that today. I'll have to sort of cut that up as a family with the kids, I think, and let everyone have a slice. Tammy said, I got mine cut in John's stepmom's basement. She has a home salon and I don't have to wear a mask. Oh, that's even better. That's even better for sure. Yeah, who wants to wear a mask when they're getting their hair cut? Whew, who wants to wear a mask anyway? At the moment, it's so hot here. You guys are probably all cool and lovely, but it's hot. Under the Willow Tree said, you're so adorable. I could just give you a squeeze. She's a bit crazy, isn't she? We are. We can be. We're well, quite often. Yeah. It's so cute. So cute. Give everyone kisses. Ready? Kisses. Mwah. Thank you everyone for joining her for her birthday party. Now, we're not reading a story yet, but I do want to let you know we're going to read the story today given to us by Gigi. Now, it's a bit of a longer story than we normally read, but she did say it's a tearjerker. I haven't even got a tissue available. I'm going to be in trouble, aren't I? But she said it's quite heartwarming. Reborn's Forever said, hi, I haven't seen you in forever. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. I hope you're doing well. For those who didn't hear it earlier, Matilda, when she was born 3 years ago, was actually born on Thanksgiving in America at the time. So it's so fitting. Her birthday is actually on the 23rd, but it's so fitting that we're having this special birthday party for her today because her birthday actually was on Thanksgiving and today's Thanksgiving. So very excited for that. So thank you so much for everyone for joining us. I appreciate it. And for those who join us later, hi to you too. Thank you for just spending time, taking time out of your day to come and watch us. And don't forget, for those who I told earlier, I'm going to probably do a live stream tomorrow afternoon, so most of you guys will be asleep, but of Amani getting a haircut, and I'm hoping that's going to work okay. Miss Donnie said, home alone, but made sweet and sour chicken and got my favorite movies. Oh, gee, you know what? Just because of Thanksgiving, I think I better order a special lunch today and watch movies so I can sort of be like you guys. I think it's important. Angela said, could you please show a pic of Anita? I don't normally ask, but she is so beautiful. Unfortunately, Angela, I don't have my tablet with me, so I can't show her. I'm so sorry. And that's not Anita, it's Annika. Apologies, it was just like a brain dyslexic type of, yeah, I didn't read it properly. But yeah, for any of those who haven't seen Annika yet, she's the beautiful baby that Angela got as her surprise baby last week. I do have the video which was released yesterday, so you can go back and watch it on my channel. She's a beautiful baby by Christian Hammond, and that is like a cupcake, one of the cupcake smash babies. Really, really cute. So autocorrect, yeah, Annika, thank you so much. Tammy said, I'm waiting for my pizza to get here. Wish it was Thanksgiving here in Canada. I love turkey dinner. Wouldn't it be nice? I just really salivate over the thought at the moment of having a beautiful turkey with gravy, and, you know, it's so weird. I just need it. But we don't get that sort of stuff until Christmas. And even then, I generally don't buy turkey because my family don't really eat it. So, yes, I've just, thought of something in my brain, which I often do. Don't eat the cake. And Nicole's son, tell me if she eats it. Now, I've just posted on Aussie Reborn Supplies this morning, like a bit of a Q&A type of thing. Reborn Life magazine, which most of you know is a Canadian magazine, which comes out in January. And at the moment, she's looking for people's questions in Ask the Experts part of the magazine. So if anyone has a question that they would like to ask the experts, please, you can go onto Facebook and look under Reborn Life magazine. You can find her there and you can send her a message telling her you would like to be a part of Ask the Experts if possible, and give her your question. Or you can go onto Aussie Reborn Supplies, and I've got all the details of where you can sort of either send the message to me or put the message in the comments. But I know that there's a lot of new artists out there and advanced artists that have some really great questions, educational questions that would be great for the magazine. So, someone, or not someone, but a few people will be showcased. Their question will be showcased within the magazine, which is always exciting when you get your little write-up and, by Annette in Australia or something like that underneath it. I think it's kind of cool. So if you have questions, you could be a part of that magazine, which I think is kind of cool. Don't know about you, but anyway, so that's something else to talk about as well. And by the way, Tammy, I would like to have some of your pizza because it's probably delicious. So just say. Brandy said, hi, I'm confused as usual. I thought Angela made Annika, but she received Annika. Who made her? She is darling, by the way. Christian Hammond made her by, what is it? By Impish Misfits Nursery, or Misfits Impish Nursery, something like that. But mainly you can see her on Facebook under Christian Hammond. She's always sharing her babies. So yeah, Christian and me have been friends for quite a few years, and I did a trade with Christian for the baby, and Angela has been helping me so much that I gifted it to her for all of her help. So yeah, Christian, beautiful, absolute. I love Christian's babies, every single one of them. Everyone knows I've got Serenity by Christian. So yeah, good old Pizza Hut. Oh, Pizza Hut. Okay, I'm doing the Domino's thing a lot lately. I don't know if you guys have Domino's there. Brandy says, oh, that's right. I saw the video, but I've shortened. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, so I'm so grateful that I was able to make it happen. And I've got to make it happen a little bit more, but yeah. But just for you guys, a huge secret. There may be a make it happen, and then that baby will be a giveaway here. Now, obviously, it will take time, and it could be like a year from now. But stick with me. Eventually, you might see that come up. We're sort of talking about it, and yeah, she really loves to give back to the community, and I love to give thanks to people who are on my YouTube. I always love that. So it could happen. I hope so. Angel says, me too. All to His Glory Reborn Nursery says, hi everyone, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. Thank you so much for popping in. I know it's Thanksgiving for you, and everyone's probably with family and that, so I really do appreciate just the pop in. It's really great. It's really, really cool. Now, I would like to give everyone, just before I get this cake taken away, a bit of a lick of this cake. It looks delicious. It's caramel chocolate. So I don't know whether it's just the caramel filling in that is the caramel part, and then the rest is chocolate, but should be good. Now, people might be wondering why I'm not eating it, and I think I told most of you last week that I'm doing a little bit of a fasting diet. So I fast for 18 hours a day, and then I eat for 6 hours. And so far, I've lost like 3 kilos. So I'm really, really, really loving it. Some people have gone, oh my God, I can't do without food for 18 hours. But it's really quite easy, because what you do is you have like your last meal of the day. You try to have it around 4 o'clock. And then the first meal of the next day will be around 11 o'clock or something. And most of that in between is sleeping. So it's really, really easy. I drink lots of water, which really fills me up. And I found the first couple of times hard, but after that, it was really, really easy. Like, I don't even think about food. I think more about desperation of having water within that time. And then when it comes to eating, I kind of overdo it a little bit. I try to have good stuff, of course, but sometimes I have a few, crisps, chips. I have some chips and a couple of lollies, and I do a little bit naughty things, but not too much. And I try to do 5,000 steps a day. So it's not too much output for what I'm gaining. So stay with me. I will tell you every week, where I'm up to. And I think that will also sort of keep me accountable as well to keep up with it. I don't know if I can keep up with it tonight, because I'm going to the state fair and they will have a day good dog there that I will need to eat, and that will be after my time. So that might be an issue, but yeah. Right. Angela said, water is good. Yes, it is very good. And I get addicted to things quite easily, and I'm already addicted to water and ice. And I only have like 1, maybe 2 cans of Pepsi Max a day. So that's been restricted as well. Tammy says, I usually only eat dinner each day. I'm usually too busy to eat during the day. Well, that's me too, quite often. I do like my lunch though, something, but in the morning, that's me. I'm always way too busy to eat. And I don't generally eat breakfast anyway, so I don't get hungry around that time. So it works for me. But like one of my friends says, she gets sick if she doesn't eat breakfast, so she just couldn't do it. So, I mean, she could do it if she fasted earlier the day before, but it's hard to skip dinner. There's certain meals of the day it's hard to skip, I think. What do you think, Matilda? She fasts quite a lot. No, she has lots of meals. Hey, so cute. Well, Christmas is coming up really quick. Now, I got to remind everyone again, those in America are probably reminded crazily, but sometimes in Australia we forget, even though there's advertisements. But it's the Black Friday sales today in Australia. We have had them sort of creeping up all week, but if you have anything that you're looking for in the market, especially for Christmas, Black Friday sales are always really, really good. For grabbing a few great bargains. So that's what I'm going to be doing later, but I think I'm going to be doing it online. I'm not going to go to the shops. They are super duper crazy. So we'll be doing that as well. So just like to give that. Now I'm going to start my story now. It's a little bit early, but I think it's a bit quiet here today due to it being Thanksgiving. So we'll get into the story because it's longer and see how it goes. Sit there, girl. Don't eat the cake. Okay, now the story is called Adam's Garden, and it was given to me by Gigi. So I've been wanting to read it for a few weeks now. Deb says, I only have one more baby's birthday this year. Wow. Then you can have a little rest for, a week or two till January. Oh my God, you have so many birthdays. I don't know how you keep up with it. It's exhausting. It must be exhausting. So I'm going to bring that camera a bit closer. Yes, Matilda, you're still there. Okay. Hi, Colleen. How are you? Kerry and Angela are here too. So it's lovely having all the group together. And it's Matilda's, well, it was Matilda's 3rd birthday on Monday. And we're having a little bit of a Thanksgiving third birthday party for her today, aren't we, Miss? So we've already blown out the candles, but we haven't eaten the cake yet. But we're just about to start our story. So I hope everyone is ready with their babies, grandbabies, children. Angela says hi to Colleen. Deb said first babies next year is the 5th of January. You don't get that much of a break, do you? And when's the last baby's birthday this year? Crazy. Crazy cool. That's what it is. Okay, so let's start the story, shall we? Oh, Christmas Day. Okay, so you got a little bit of a break. That's good. Okay, so Adam's Garden. Now, like I said, Gigi said this is a bit of a tearjerker, all right? She loves the story enough to send it to us to read. Ooh. Okay. My name is Adam, just like the first man. I have a wonderful garden too, where I am the main man. But I don't have an apple tree or a snake in my garden. It is really perfect. There are 3 lookouts in my garden. Firstly, there is one at the little riverside harbour. Then my den at the top of the hill. But the best is on a flat rock halfway down the slope from where I'm able to keep watch up and down the river. You see, my garden is on the wide side of the bend. My dad often says that it is a proper right angle and not a bend at all. But whatever, it's a cool location for me. I share my flat rock lookout with Gordon, a half-grown goanna. We both like to stretch out and soak up warmth from the rock. When Gordon is awake, we have great games of hide and seek, but it usually ends with him swimming across the wilderness on the other side of the river, while I slip and slide down the muddy bank trying to stop him. Gordon is one smart goanna, so I don't mind sharing my lookout with him. Most days the water brings treasures to me, which just float into the little harbour under the twisted willow. Each day I check for stuff and rearrange the items. There are lots of sticks, bottles, and seed pods, but my favourite thing is a pine log, which has just nudged its way in one day. I was lucky enough to snare it with a bit of rope. I think that if I could straddle it and lie very still on top, I could paddle with my hands and feet like a crocodile, or like Gordon, perhaps. I might even be able to paddle across to the wilderness side where the platypus has his nest. Not far from the harbour is a humongous hole which belongs to a secret agent, Kevin Wombat. He is my secret agent because he paroles the garden under cover in the darkness. Sometimes I visit his home during the daytime to discuss his plans, but Kevin is very laid back about his cases, so that he just snores on, completely ignoring me. Kevin's cheap patrol route leads right up to the top of the hill, and I use his tunnel under the shrubs to crawl into my den. Once inside, I'm quite alone. From here, I can watch the breeze come down the river. The oak trees along the banks toss about. Then shoals of sparkling light skim across the surface of the water. I always see the wind before I feel it on my face. On hot days, I lie back with my head on the moss, looking up through the leaves to watch the clouds floating by. I love those clouds. They make me think about God, and I have placed some stones here so that He will know too. Sometimes before it rains, heavy mist rolls along the river, and the garden becomes really mysterious. Spiderwebs sparkle with crystal beads of moisture, but everything else is gloomy. When this happens, I wait very still, watching and listening, because there can be pirates lurking about under the mist. Yes, it's a ship, and she's flying the black flag. Wake up, Kevin. Go, Gordon, down to defend the harbour. Kapow, kapow, kapow to the boats. Attack, pow, pow, pow. Watch out, they're nearly in the harbour. Hurry, Wombat, go, Goanna. They're getting the best of us. Wait, Gordon is out there. The pirates are terrified. They're turning back and lowering their tattered flag. Oh, it's only old Custard. Come back, Captain Custard. Come back and fight. They're gone. Cowardly, cowardly, cowardly Custard. Kookaburras often laugh to begin and end the day, but so early or late that I miss them. There are two brown ducks which paddle up and down the river like tugboats, a grey crane that quacks when it lands on the mud, and two magpies that dive bomb me when they are nesting. The very best birds are the cockatoos. Sometimes they screech so loudly I cover my ears and run to avoid the noise. They are so funny when they crack pine cones, upside down, right side up, chattering to one another. What a hoot, what a beak. I wonder what kind of beak pterodactyl had. If these cockatoos were the size of a pterodactyl, and their beaks were 20 times bigger, then they would be able to tear a house apart. Underneath my main station lives a very fat and very lazy blue-tongued lizard called Blimp. Once I picked him up. Mostly I crouch in front of him to watch him flick his blue tongue. If I touch Blimp with a twig, he blinks an eye. I usually wink back. Blimp doesn't bother much if echidna wanders past, but if another blue tongue comes by, he springs up on his back legs and scares them away. Funny, he doesn't like to play with them. All creatures in this space are wild except, of course, Duncan the cat. Well, maybe he is too, in a way, because he sleeps all day just like Kevin. Perhaps I can find him for you. There he is, licking himself as usual. Yuck. Oh no, he's stalking the grass parrots. Get that cat, go, Legs. Away I race up the crazy path towards the house, scratched again by the roses. I shout after him, but he's gone through the fence. Thank goodness I saved the parrots, though. Why do we have silly cats? There are several large ants about the place, and when rain is coming, the ants leave their nest to race about. Then I conduct ant wars. It is really dangerous, and once or twice I have been stung. Firstly, I place a stick at the mouth of the nest, finding ants to swoon over it. Very carefully, I carry them across the path to another nest and drop them in. Furiously, the defending ants charge the strangers. Go, ants! I hurry back for reinforcements. What a war! Uh-oh, it's raining. I begin to feel sorry for the ants and try to separate them with my sticks. Yes, I have saved two. And another one just in time. Water starts to gush down the paths as the last ants dash into their nests. I throw my stick away and run inside. Adam turned his head to his mother, who was sitting beside his bed. That was the best ant war, he said and grinned. His mum smiled at her young son, who had been in hospital for nearly 2 months. Tomorrow I think I might be bringing a few bull ants to help out, or throw in some stink bugs. That would be wild. You see, Mum, I can't go anywhere from my bed. I can visit my garden. Or the beach. Or Disneyland. Exhausted, Adam fell back against his pillows and drifted off to sleep. His mother sat gazing through the hospital window as at thunderclouds building up over the river. Below, cars, buses, and trucks zoomed along the city streets. A siren screeched. Adam's mum turned away from the window to her son, so small in the hospital bed. She straightened the scrunched covers, which were Adam's main station, his den, and his harbour. A smile flickered across her face as she stroked his head and kissed him. Yes, my little soldier, your magical garden will always be with you. And that's the end of the story. It's dedicated to the life of Adam Stoneman. Children are a very special gift from God sent to enrich our lives. Well, that's sad. Gigi, I didn't realize it wasn't, it was a real story, but I didn't realize it was a make-believe story by a real little boy who had been suffering in hospital. That's so sad. I feel a little bit extra sad now. Maybe I should read these things before I start reading. It was a beautiful story, Gigi. Absolute beautiful story. Poor little Adam, but he has a great imagination. Auntie T said, wow, hard to believe Matilda is 3 years old. I know, right? It is so hard to believe. Miss Donnie said, on Netflix is Santa movie with Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn and as Mr. and Mrs. Claus. Oh, okay, I'd like that. I like those kind of movies. They are so cool. So I hope everyone liked that story. I really loved the total make-believe that little Adam had going, but I was really sad in the end to know that he was in hospital and just has an imagination. Beautiful. But that might be me for the day because I've got to go down and take this chocolate cake down to the family. For sure, everyone will want some. Janine said, happy birthday, Matilda, from Delilah. Thank you so much. Mwah. Thanks, Delilah. I appreciate it. So time for me to go and cool down and get my work done, of course. Black Friday sales. I'm going to go and spend some money, try to finish my Christmas shopping, that's for sure. Deb said, Flora liked the story. Tammy said, what is it called, Miss Donnie? Miss Donnie said, thanks for saying hello all. You're very welcome. G'day to you too, Tammy. Thank you so much. Nicole said, my boy loved the story. Thank you so much for watching. Miss Donnie said, Santa Claus too. Okay. Ooh, cool. I'll have to watch that. Yes, so thank you everyone for joining me. I really, really appreciate it for Matilda's 3rd birthday. Time has passed so quickly, that is for sure. And thank you for welcoming beautiful little Maxie as well. He's not dressed, remember, but here's Maxie and Matilda together. Oh. Now, Maxie doesn't know much about Mateo yet because, you know, we don't want them all to be sad that their brother isn't here at the moment. But he'll learn about him when he gets older. Oh, it's advertised. Okay, Miss Donnie. Elaine said, bye, love you, miss you too, miss you, hugs, I love you too, and miss you both, Deb and Elaine. Can't wait to see you next year. Miss Donnie said, he is so cute. Oh, isn't he cute? Two little snookums. But thank you everyone for joining us today for Matilda's birthday. I really, really appreciate it. Hope everyone stays well. Have a happy, happy, happy Thanksgiving and a great weekend. Stay really safe, and I hope everyone's getting their Chrissy shopping done too. Bye, Kerry. Love you. Anyway, I'll see you all next week. I'm going to try to do some more of my tutorial for the toddler this weekend too, so cross fingers that happens. Have a great weekend to you too, Angela. Say hi to John for me. Bye, guys. Thanks for joining. Happy reborning.